Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
What's up, guys? What's up? LordScout.com. We're in the house. We're ready to do this thing. Monday, fun day. Here we go. We got some good stuff to talk about. Again, I'm getting a lot of questions about guilds, how they're going to work, what are they going to do, how do I join one, how do I join a LordScout.com community guild. We're going to go over all that stuff today, okay? But the very first thing that I need you to do, okay, my faithful and loyal community members, I need you to go right down here on the live stream that you're watching right now and go to these share features, okay? And I need you to share these on your social media network, your Twitter, your Facebook, your Google. Somebody share this on Reddit, please. I really appreciate that. We do have some good stuff to talk about when it comes to Reddit. So yes, this is Lord Skunk. Lord Skunk is in the house, baby. I'm gonna have Stu in here in just a minute. Stu will be assisting me tonight, but yes, this is Lord Skunk. I am here. So please do that. Please share this on your social media network. I really appreciate that. I know as we go through this, we're going to continue to get more watchers and stuff as naturally people get alerted through their emails and stuff, subscribers and whatnot. But please share this so other people that maybe aren't familiar with the community or that you'd like to introduce to the community, you know, can know about this live stream, be a part of it. Our community is growing at an exponential rate. It is amazing how many people we are getting over here in Discord. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Discord today as well. We've been talking about it, but I had a chance to talk to some people privately in Discord today, one-on-one, and basically, you know, their viewpoint on Discord was, well, I don't think I really need it. You know, I come to the live streams, I participate, you know, on the live streams in the live chat. I go to the website, lordskunk.com. You know, I add you on Twitter, I add you on Facebook. You know, do I really need Discord? I'm telling you, you do, because all the people that took the time to go, and believe me, it takes about 2 seconds to get it, but all the people that took those 2 seconds now are very thankful that they did. We're sitting at over 500 members in the Discord server. Every single one of those members, if they need a home in a Lord Skunk community guild, will be welcome to one. The only thing you have to do to join a LordSkunk.com community guild is, for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, is join our Discord server. That's it. That's all you have to do. Once they go live, we'll get everybody in the guild that fits them best. So we will get all that handled once they go live, which will probably be sometimes towards the end of the month. So for right now, all you have to do is get Discord. If you're unsure of how to get that, just simply go to lordskunk.com, click right up here at the top, Discord. If you'd like to have some additional information on guilds, you can click on the guild tab right here next to it, okay? While we're on here, I might as well just go over the rest of the stuff. We still have time for you to get in. If you have not got into the 7-star Grievous Ally Code promo, we're going to be giving away 7-star General Grievous, Ally Code, Tusken Shaman, 7-star Shamans on there, 7-star Yoda, all that good stuff that you can play around with and test out. All you have to do to be entered for that is follow the instructions on this link. It's very simple. We draw 2 random community members every Thursday on the live stream. You do not have to be present on the live stream to win. But check that out. It'll give you more information on that, okay? We also have additional links that we recommend you check out, some different resources for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. If you'd like to add a link, let me know. Ally Code database is here. I see a lot of people want a place to put their Ally Codes. We put that up right here. That we also have a spot in Discord for that. So get your Ally Codes out there. Allies are important, especially now with the new level increase, okay? If you still like to join the line app, you're more than welcome to do so. There's a link that'll directly join you in there, but all of our chat primarily happens in the Discord. Please, if you haven't done so, like me on Facebook and add me and follow me on Twitter. I really appreciate that. Okay. Some new stuff that posted. We'll go over that about the iOS achievement issue bug fix. We'll fix that. We'll also look at the player profile stats that they just recently announced. We'll take a look at that, which we have been discussing the last couple of days. So we got some good stuff to go over here. I also like to get into the light and dark side missions for 72 plus, so you guys can see that. I have not even touched those yet, so this will be my first time looking at it along with some of you guys. So we'll take a look on that end of it. But I really appreciate that. Again, if you're new to the channel, you just came, you just stopped by, you've never been here before, please like and subscribe. Greatly appreciated. We are approaching 1,200 subscribers, so we're rapidly growing. Our 2-month anniversary will be this Sunday coming up. So I think we're doing really good in regards to that. So I appreciate everybody that has subscribed and everybody that participates in the community. So now that we got kind of the updates out of the way, Daniels Jack said, all good, 2:22 a.m. here in Australia. I love that, man. I love seeing our Australian, European, we have South Africa, we got Italy, we got so many people in this community, man. And get in that Discord. I'm telling you guys, you got to get in there and join that. It is such a great way to connect, either through text or through voice, with all these different people in the community. So if you have questions that you want to ask on the channel, the way we have been doing it, we no longer use Skype. The way we do is we primarily only use Discord for questions. So if you have a question, there's a question chat channel right here on Discord. Simply join that, and Remon or somebody will talk with you. Make sure you're prepped right, make sure your mic's set up right, make sure you muted the stream in the background, and make sure that make sure that you're ready to go when we bring you in to talk to you live. Okay, make sure everything that we do on the channel, in the community, in the live chat, in the Discord, everything is PG. We don't use any profanity or anything like that. So make sure that you keep it safe for all viewers, all ages, or people that are watching this and have family members around, whatever. Make sure that you do that. Okay, so we'll get into that stuff here in a minute. But if you have questions, feel free to drop here in this question channel. We will get those answered for you. Appreciate it. Also, feel free to post those in the chat, the live chat as well. We will get to those as well. But if you guys want to be able to come on and get questions, that's cool. We got somebody here right here. Clayton said he lives in Dubai. Awesome, man. Awesome. I love being able to interact and connect with people all around the different servers. So as you can see, I did hit level 70. I'm getting close to 71 on my primarily free-to-play Droid account, and then I'm close to 75 on my main account. So maybe after the reset, I'll be able to hit 75. I think I might be able to do that. So Valsy said, I have a confession. Valsy's been a long-time member. He's been with me since the very beginning. He said, I have a confession. I'm also watching The Voice with my wife. Hey, no problem. Just make sure you put your headphones in. You can listen to the stream while you spend time with your wife watching The Voice. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, cool. Get questions going in there, guys. This Feather Zebra said, what about Padme? What about her? I don't have anything against Padme. Lego Boy 2510 Skunk, I can't believe you have finally gone in the time being that I have been here. So I think it's, what he means is this is his first live stream. So yeah, cool, man, cool. Let's see, Stu, you there?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Cool. What's up, guys? We got Sith Lord Stu. Now, Sith Lord Stu is all over this Discord, so I don't have as much opportunity to get in Discord as I like to. I do get in there quite a bit though. But Sith Lord Stu and some of these guys are in there all the time. Always giving you guys great information. Always continuing on to carry the LordSkunk.com community torch. So I really appreciate all the hard work that they do, and he comes on here a lot and will co-host with me, and he also will fill in and do a show when I'm not available. So I always appreciate that. Lego Boy said he has been with me for 2 weeks. Nice, man, nice. I love it. I love it. Yeah, and again, we just celebrated our 7-week anniversary on Sunday. So it seems like it's been a year, but it hasn't even been 2 months yet. So that's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. And thank you for all the people that have been with us and supported us, throughout the time that we've been doing this. Really appreciate it. I do have a couple Galactic War. I always try to save my last 3 battles in Galactic War for you guys on my main account, so we can always check that out. And again, let's take a look. Light side battles 8. First time I've ever looked at this. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we can do light side battles 8. We do have 107 energy, so good deal. So we'll be able to get through a few of these. We'll see how difficult these things really are. But Stu, if you want to grab some questions, we'll be glad to answer those. And then I do want to get in, guys, just so you know, I do want to get a little deeper into guilds. If you can, Stu, make a note of this if you can. Yep. I want to get into guilds. I want to talk more about these updates that have happened. And I want to complete those Galactic Wars. Let me know. Those are 3 things I don't want to forget about before we do that. So right now, while you're finding questions, I'm going to go cover these 2 updates that EA Jesse posted today. Just get those out of the way while you're gathering some questions for us. Number one, the first thing that he posted was the update to the player profile stats, which we talked about yesterday. And basically what that is if you click on your own stats, your own profile or whatever, you can view this, or people in your guild could view this. So basically, EA Jesse said, we've decided to change up the list of stats that we will be displaying on a player profile in the major update later this month. This change was made due to the feedback we received when we did the teaser update last week. Now, we just talked about this in live stream last night, so I'm going to say in my perfect world that they obviously watched my live streams and they heard what we had to say about that last night, and they decided to change it up for today. Last couple times they made some of these updates, it was the night before we did these live streams, and we commented about some of that stuff, and then they changed it. Coincidence? Maybe. But in my world, I'm going to believe that they are listening repeatedly to the LordSkunk.com live streams. And if they're not, I highly recommend that they start doing so. So, here's that list of final stats that will be shown on a player profile. Total PvP battles won. Hopefully that will show defenses as well. I really hope that does. Total normal battles won. Total hard battles won. Total galactic war battles won. Total guild raids won. Total PvP battles lost. Total normal hard mode battles lost. I don't really care about that. Total galactic wars battles lost. Total guild raids lost, and total merit tokens earned. Okay, cool. So, but here I did add on LordSkunk.com, which you guys should be checking that out multiple times a day for all your Star Wars Galaxy Heroes info and goodies. Below, I put together what they had in the which he didn't do. I added it for you guys because I care about you guys so much. I want to make this as easy as possible for you. Below, you can compare to what they originally said would be displayed. So they originally said it was going to be total arena battles won and lost, total galactic war battles won and lost. And here's where it got a little bit tricky. Total sim tickets used, total energy spent, total data cards open, and total credit spent. So, for some people that have spent a lot of real money into the game, they may not want that information disclosed. So we talked a little bit about that last night. Now, keep in mind, this will only be disclosed to your guild mates and stuff like that. So if you're in a LordSkunk.com community guild, you're already going to be with family for the most part. So it's all good. But, basically, as I summed it up, I said, it makes sense. That they did that. I think that these are kind of stats that are more, general and more things that would make sense. You don't really need to know how many data cards and stuff you open and stuff. I mean, for some people that would be crazy high. And then the other thing that they posted today as well, a couple hours later, was the iOS achievement issue has been fixed with Darth Vader. Now, some of you may know about it, some of you may not know it. But the iOS achievement bug, there was an issue there where people's achievements were resetting. Thankfully, this didn't happen to me. I think it might have happened to Stu, so I'll let him elaborate on that in a minute. But basically, they were having their achievements reset, and then they could get enough shards to potentially 7-star Vader, and do other things to the game that obviously was outside of what the game designers intended it to be. But basically, they said, greetings, we just deployed a fix for the achievement issue in iOS that allowed them to be claimed more than once when switching accounts. Players should no longer be able to collect achievement rewards that had already been claimed once. We will be reviewing related activity on accounts that exploited this issue. So I would be real careful if you have a 7-star Vader. I would be real careful, okay, if you do. Because here they have there's probably about 10 million Galaxy Hero accounts, okay, between iOS and Android. Now, iOS is what they're primarily going to be looking at. I don't think they had this issue on Android. So iOS is going to give you roughly about 5 to 6 million, maybe a little bit more downloads. So how are they going to go through 5 or 6 million accounts to see? Well, I think they're going to make it real simple. They're going to do a search. I'm sure they have this feature on their back-end tool where they're going to search the accounts. And first off, they're going to see who has a 7-star Vader, because nobody should legitimately have a 7-star Vader. So they're probably going to look at it that way. And being as short-staffed, I don't think they're like they're not like one of the mega game designer companies. So they are an offshoot of EA, but they're not EA. So they're Capital Games. So I think they're a little bit smaller group, and they're Capital Games a team that's working on this particular app, which I don't think is a huge team, based on some of the different conversations I had with people. So I don't think they're going to, those 4 or 5 or however many people there are that are part of this team are going to sit down and go through all those accounts. I think what they're probably going to do is go 7-star Vader, boom, insta-ban, done. Wipe those out. Okay? Then they're probably going to do the next search. How many 6-star Vaders are out there? Boom, pull that up. How many 6-star Vaders? Okay, now, depending on the number and whatnot, they're going to probably look at that. Now, I think even the high people like Yo-Yo Yoda, they don't even have a 6-star Vader. and he's pretty high up there. I mean, he does have every single character unlocked. They're all 70. They're all for the most part 7-star, of course, except Vader. So he's not even that close to 6-star Vader. So I think they might just look at that 6-star Vader and just go, banned. So here's my recommendation. Okay, if you were one of those players that do fall into that being banned atmosphere. So if for me, and I was talking about this with some of the guys earlier today, for me, if it happened to me and I did happen to have that and I was one of the ones that got banned, I would reach out to them, their support team or whatever, and say, listen, I don't even want Vader. Remove Vader from my team, put him at 0 shards, just delete him from my account. I don't care. I do not want to lose my account. Obviously, I invested a lot of time and effort into my account. So, yeah, that's what I would say. I'd say just absolutely remove Vader. I don't want any shards at all whatsoever. I hope maybe they make that switch. Maybe they make anybody that have a 6 or 7-star Vader, just put him at 0 shards. I think everybody would be fine with that because they would much rather have a 0 sharded Vader than their account banned. I don't care if they're free to play or pay to play. Nobody wants to lose their hard work and dedication that they put in to their accounts. So, yeah, that's what I would recommend. If they do listen to these streams, I would highly recommend instead of just insta-banning people, that they just, anybody that has a 6 or 7-star Vader, just go to their account, or if you have a 6 or 7-star Vader, just automatically make it to where they have 0 shards for Vader. They just lose all opportunity to have Vader. And I know that kind of sucks for some people because, they didn't mean to do it. It wasn't their fault. They didn't know, whatever. Ignorance is bliss sometimes, unfortunately, but it's not. That's the only way to do it without banning people. And I don't want to see anybody lose their account, man. I really don't. So I would recommend if that happens to you that you do reach out to their support staff, their support team, try to figure out a way and be very polite, be very professional. Okay, don't be a jerk when you contact these people because you'll get nowhere. I promise you that. Okay, but I think if it does happen to you and you get caught in the crossfire here, I would reach out to their support staff in multiple channels, multiple ways, and be as polite and professional as possible to try to get something done with your account. So it's not banned. And I know there's some people in the community. They have talked to me about it. This bug did happen to them. Like I said, it did happen to Stu. So people went about it different ways. Stu didn't do anything with it. He didn't touch his Vader. He didn't add any extra shards. He didn't star his Vader up. So he was smart. But I know there were some people that hey, you get an opportunity to 7-star Vader, man. I mean, geez, why wouldn't you take it? If you're thinking about it that way, you're not thinking about the potential downfalls that could happen. I could see people doing that. So man, I just hate to see that happen to anybody get banned. I really do. Trent Johnson says, Skunk, I'm a couple days away from 25 of 85 5-star Vader. Anything above that legally is rare. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, anybody that's past the midway point of 5 stars with Vader there's a little fishy there. So yeah, absolutely. But I'll let Stu kind of weigh in on that a little bit as well because his account was affected by that. Fortunately, mine wasn't. But I'll let him kind of give his side because I'm just not aware of the issue and whatnot. So.
Yeah, so apparently what happened was it wasn't the game itself. It had to do with Game Center, which is similar to the Google Play Store or the Google Games that you guys log in and log out. If there was any kind of a glitch or a disconnection or you simply just logged out and logged back in, it would just reset all of your achievements, all of them, which would give you a lot of credits, a lot of crystals, and most importantly, a whole lot of Vader shards, which is something the game developers absolutely do not want. The game is not ready for 7-star Vaders. I think they've made that abundantly clear. We're not sure why or what his power levels are going to be or something, but they definitely don't want it to happen. And this has happened to quite a few people. And it is something that can happen completely out of your control because it is something as easy as simply logging out and logging back in for Game Center. Or if iTunes, had an update or something and you were disconnected from it and you log back in, that's it. But what I did was not cash in, took screenshots of it, have all my achievements there lined up in a row, didn't star up anything, didn't take it. So what I can do now is if they do decide to ban me for whatever reason, I can show that I acted in good faith. I reached out, I contacted to you guys, I sent you screenshots, and I don't think that would be a problem. I think what they'll just do then is just simply, okay, cool, and check off that I completed those achievements and just let me go about my day, which I think is a good move. And if And if it did happen to you and you didn't collect on that, then good on you. That's definitely the right move to make. If you did take it and you did actually get your Vader up to 7 stars, I would recommend that you email them directly and let them know that you didn't mean to. Because here's the problem. When the achievements reset, you don't get enough shards to 7-star Vader. It has to happen more than once. It would have to happen 2-3 times depending on how many achievements you finish before the glitch. So, I mean, if you have a 7-star Vader, I mean, that's a problem. You need to reach out and just say, look, this is what happened. I didn't know what was going on. You know, it just appeared. It just happened, you know. Then you should be safe. You should be safe because, again, this isn't caused by anybody hacking or anybody exploiting any kind of weird, unknown loophole where they're getting into their DOS programs and their computer hacking like they did in, you know, the 80s or something like that. Got to hack the mainframe or something like. No, none of that. So you should be fine if you just send them a message, let them know, hey, I don't even like Vader, don't even use him, don't even have a squad for him.
Yeah, Krusty the Clown said in the live chat, he said, I honestly don't think they care, and I think a lot of people took that as he was talking about something else. But no, I think he's talking about like EA, like they honestly don't care. Yeah, I mean, to think about it from the big picture, and I understand what he's saying, and don't come down hard on him, because he was referring to them banning. Because keep in mind, man, I mean, you got 5 million or 6 million downloads from. I know they got 5 million, over 5 million for Google Play. I don't know if iTunes shows how many downloads people downloaded the game, but I'm going to say, so let's just call it 10 million. They got 10 million accounts, man. If you got 5,000 people that have 7-star Vader and 10,000 people that have 6-star Vader, I mean, is it really, at the end of the day, is it really that big a deal? I mean, for a small team, they're going to go through all those and do all this stuff? I don't think so, man. I think it's just, boop, banned, done, move on, let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I don't come down hard on him because I think he's right. I mean, if you look at the last time this happened, they banned 1,000 people. And I guarantee you they didn't go through 1,000 accounts. Those people didn't sit down and go through each 1,000 account and look at them and listen to each 1,000 person plead their case. So if it happened to you and you feel that it was in error or it wasn't right, plead your case to them as professionally and as nicely as you can. Be patient with them. But it's an unfortunate thing, and I think it is going to affect the community. And it's really horrible that it's affecting the community right now when they're just getting ready to release these updates and stuff, and everybody's starting to get fired up for guilds and stuff. I think that's going to be kind of a black cloud kind of hanging over that. So we'll see. Maybe they'll just be smart and they'll say, you know what, forget it. Who cares? Let's just make the community happy. Let's just give everybody 7-star Vader and be done. I mean, at this point, the game's been in existence for 5 or 6 months now. Let's just give it to him. I mean, who cares? He's not like he's super OP character or something like that. You know what I mean? It's not like you're giving everybody Rey. So just give us all Vader and let's be done. Let's move on, and we don't have to worry about these issues cropping up in the future or people's accounts getting compromised when they weren't. They were just kind of ignorant of the fact of what's happening. That's my recommendation to them. So if they ever listen to these live streams, I hope they take that from it. Either A, take all the Vaders back that are 6 or 7 stars and make them zero shards, back to 0, unlocked or whatever. And if they can't do that for whatever reason, then at least give instead of banning a bunch of people, let's give everybody 7-star Vader so we're on an even playing field and be done, and just chalk it up to hey, it's just one of those things that happen. That's what I would hope they do. So. Yeah, well, Let It Burn has a great point. It really messes up Arena for some of these newer servers because Stu was showing me on his free-to-play account or some account he has, his wife's account, and there was somebody in there, level 50 with the 7-star, Vader. So
and they were still at number 2.
Yeah, so they're still at number 2. Yeah,
how bad are they?
Yeah. So I mean, I could see it on these younger servers, man. Somebody being able to 7-star up a character for free, it does make a big difference. Yeah, we've seen 7-star people in our community in the very beginning. When it very first happened. I alerted EA Jesse right away about the error, and when I sent it to him, I showed you guys the tweet, or we were talking on Twitter, and I showed you guys what he said. I mean, it sounded like they weren't aware, so it sounded like it's something that just had happened, and a couple community members, it happened to them, and they showed it to me right away, and I made sure I reached out to him. So yes, I have seen 7-star Vader. I seen a picture of a 7-star Vader. I've never actually like seen one like on my server or anything like that. So yeah. So I let's just hopefully we figure it out. They get it. They don't make it too crazy. They don't affect too many people. And go from there. So that's what I'm hoping. What else did I have on my list too that I want to talk about? Oh, real quick. Great news, guys. Great news. Grand Patron has now set us up with our own Reddit. Okay, so no need to go to the Galaxy, the SWGOH or whatever it is, Reddit Nazis out there that ban us all whenever we go to their Reddit thing and try to post anything. We now have our own Reddit. So share this, join this. We're going to do a contest this Friday. Okay, we're going to do a contest in here. I will post that later tonight. But basically, if you have subscribed to the Reddit, which you just click this little button right here and subscribe to it, if you subscribe to this Reddit and you post a comment in the thread I'm going to put up there, then you will be entered for that gift card or the iTunes card or Google Play card, whatever device you have, that Dartron is giving out. So we're going to give that on Friday. So that is going to be another promotion we're going to do probably every week or every 2 weeks. We'll do a promotion like that. So I'm going to put together a post here in Reddit. Subscribe to the Reddit and then make a comment or make a post within that thread that I'll create later for that promotion, and then we'll get you guys over there and we'll start using this Reddit. So then we don't have to worry about people kicking us out or banning us or treating us like garbage, because we're part of we're not a part of their, or we're encroaching on their community. I thought the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes was everybody's community. I mean, I know the SWGOH.GG, I know they welcomed us in. They retweet our stuff. Obviously, I have a connection with the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Cantina. Some of the top guilds, Fear the Boot, Team Instinct. We obviously have connections with them. So I thought this was a community for everybody. I thought it was anything about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I didn't know it was pick or choose, and some people in the community can be a part of it, and some people can't. So we're picking up our banner right now. We're rallying, and we'll just do it ourselves. We do not need this other Reddit. We will move exclusively to this Reddit, and this is what we'll use. Okay? So make sure that you subscribe to this Reddit, and I will make a post later tonight of you to leave a comment in there, and you can leave a review again or whatever about the channel, about the community, and then we will choose from those people. We'll randomly choose like we do on Thursday, and we will give you guys iTunes or Google Play money to put towards your account so you can have those for extra crystals and stuff. Okay? So, yeah, I appreciate that. I see people saying they're subscribing already. I appreciate that. So, here's the link. I'll post it in, or Stu, grab that link.
I already posted it in there.
All right, good. Yeah, this is what we use from now on. Okay?
It's in there. It is posted. And Chris Noel in the Discord, in the General Cantina chat here, posted another picture of somebody. Oh, no, that is the same server. I'm sorry, Chris. That is the same server. Queen Little. That's right? Yep. That's the same server. Still at number 2.
So Queen Little.
7-star.
There you go. Queen Little. You're not going to see them up there in the next couple of days. They're going to be gone. So that account's going to go poof, vanish. And that guy, obviously, he's top level. He's level 52. So he probably put some stuff into the game. But yeah, that account's going to be gone. That'll vanish. No getting away around that one. That's done. So. Zephyr said, "Where's the stream at?" Oh, maybe I better post a link for him. Maybe he came late.
Maybe. I think now may be a good time to get to some questions.
Yeah, I'm down, man.
That we can get into. Right Drummer asked, "What are our thoughts on Mace Windu?" Mace is Mace. He's been broken for a long time. Could be a good character, but he just doesn't land at all. He has 2 moves. They don't work right. The AI is absolutely terrible. Him having a chance to expose any enemy at the beginning of every single one of his turns, you think would be fantastic, especially on defense. But guess what he does not do when the AI is controlling him? Rarely will you see him attack somebody who's exposed. I really, really hope that we have a couple more updates coming out. One this week, one in a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks from now near the end of the month. I really hope that they take some time, fix him up a little bit, because he is a cool character. He is a fan favorite. He's the only one with that purple lightsaber that everybody seems to like. I know that's besides the point, but they need to fix him and get him right, because he really could be a valuable toon to use in Arena and in Galactic War. But they just have to get him right.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Oh, and sorry guys too. I was telling you guys about that Reddit thing, and I wasn't showing my screen at the time. So yeah, here it is. Here's the Reddit. Just come over here. The link's right here. Reddit.com. I posted it in the live chat, so you guys will have it, and I think Stu posted it in Discord. But subscribe, please, to the Reddit. Greatly appreciate that. We already got seven subscribers. 10 users are here now. So yeah, appreciate that, guys. Please do that. Get over there and subscribe to that. We will be doing that gift card giveaway on Friday on that Friday stream. Okay. So if they're gonna kick us out of the other Reddit and they're not gonna allow our community members to be in there, then you know what? We'll just do our own thing. We don't need them. So we're growing at a faster rate than they're growing. So I'm all good with that. If they don't want us, hey, you guys are always welcome. Every single person is welcome at our community. You know, as long as you obviously keep it PG, you're always welcome in our community. We welcome you with open arms. If other people don't want to do that, that's fine. We'll just do it ourselves. No problem. So I appreciate Grand Patron for getting that set up for us.
Yeah, thank you, Grande Latte.
What is Reddit? Reddit is just another source. It's kind of like a forum where you can put information on. There's another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes one, and we were having a lot of issues with them. They didn't seem like they wanted us there, so we made our own, and we'll post that up. So this should be full of stuff as we get going in the future. And if you guys can share and promote this, I'd really appreciate it. Post any questions you guys have in this Reddit. Post any post you want, any news, any stuff like that. Put it right in there. Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely getting some questions, and I think I'm going to rapid fire through a few of these.
Yeah.
Kurt is asking, any idea if the entry fee for a guild is for each player, just the leader who starts the guild? Kurt, it's just the leader. That's something that EA Jesse, that is a confirmed fact. It's just the leader. Clown Rider Entertainment at Skunk and Stew. Do you think EA/CG should start taking time to fix broken characters with bad AIs instead of introducing new characters?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely. We have enough characters for now. I still got a bunch of characters that I want to work on before we get new ones, but we're just going to keep on getting new ones. James Vu is asking, how do you join a guild and how big can the guild get? We're going to have guilds for everybody of all levels, all shapes, all sizes, all experience levels. We are waiting until the guilds actually come out and we can actually see the parameters as far as name limitations and all that. But once they do come out, yeah, I mean, if you're part of our community, you're in, baby. That's it. You've done your part. You are definitely going to be in a guild.
Yep, just join Discord is all you have to do. And for each guild, it holds 50 players. So right now, roughly, we're approaching 600 Discord members. So we'll have a guild set up. And here's what I want you guys to know. I got this question a lot today ahead of time to talk in Discord a little bit because you guys were firing questions at me about guilds. I know you guys are fired up about them. First off, I'll tell you I've been in guilds. I've been in super highly competitive elite guilds since I started gaming, which has been a long time. Okay, a long time. I've ran those guilds. I've been a leader in those guilds. Those various groups during my time with them. So I don't have we're not going to have any problem setting up guilds. The guilds will be set up. So just let's alleviate these concerns. And people are getting so worried about stuff. Do not be worried. You will have a guild. You will have a guild once they launch. We will have those guilds set up. We already have guilds leaders, squad leaders set up to start those guilds. I will oversee with the rest of those leaders everything that goes on in those guilds. So every single guild, I'm going to make sure is performing at its absolute best. If it has my name and my community name, our community name attached to it, I want it to be the best. I want us to be up at the top of those leaderboards. So I will be involved in even if you're not in the same guild as me because you're not quite, maybe you're not that level yet or whatever. Then I will still be involved in your guild. I will still help your guild. I'll still make sure that your guild is doing everything that they can possibly do to be the best that you can possibly be, for what that guild is capable of. So I will definitely help with that. As you guys know, I've helped a ton of you personally in Arena and different things with your team. So I will do the same exact thing with guilds, and we're going to blow this up. And we got a lot of people that are willing to help out with that. So yeah, do not worry about guilds. Okay, guilds, all you have to do is join the Discord. There's no application process. There's no nothing. Just be ready though when they go live. we're going to need to make sure everybody, we're communicating so everybody can go to the right guild. And we'll move people around. So keep in mind, if you just started the game and maybe you started a couple weeks ago and you're doing really good on your server or whatever, but you're not even level 70 yet, you're on a newer server, we're going to have a spot for you. But the beauty is you're not going to be out of the gate, be on the top tier guild. You're not going to be with us on a top tier guild because we're going to have different tiers for different player levels. But as you progress and rise through the game, you'll be able to rise up through those ranks of the different guilds, and you'll be able to someday be in that top guild. People are going to go inactive. People are going to stop playing. People are going to, things happen. So people will fall out, and then the people will rise up through the rest of the guilds. So everybody has an opportunity to progress and move up. Okay. So that's it on guilds. Don't worry about it. The only requirement you have to do to join a guild is get into our Discord app. Get into that immediately. Go to lordskunk.com. Click on Discord. It'll tell you what to do. Okay. Real simple. All right. Next.
Let It Burn is asking, do you think there will be extra prizes for leaders and officers? No, but there are going to be contribution bonuses. And that's open to everybody. So if for whatever reason the leader has missed a couple days or whatever, he loses out on his bonuses and the members get it. So that's something to keep in mind, whether you're a leader, officer, or a member.
We will be keeping
a
close eye on that as the whole Team Skunk leadership. We will be looking at all those. So if you do have a leader in your guild that falls out, we will make sure that person drops down and we have somebody else that comes up and runs that, and takes care of that. Or if for any reason we can't get a hold of them, that's fine. We'll just pick somebody else to run that guild, and we'll create a new guild, and everybody will just move over to that guild. So we're not going to be handcuffed by that. You got a huge network of people, and you will always be secure when you come to one of our guilds. Now I know there's some other guilds out there that are promoting and trying to get people to come to them, and that's fine. If you still want to be a part of the community and go join one of them, you're more than welcome to do so. We got Team Instinct people, we got Fear the Boot people in here. Whatever. You guys are more than welcome to do that. I'm just offering these guilds for a lot of people that want to be a part of this community, and I'm telling you, you guys know how competitive I am, and you know how I am about running things, about making sure everything's running right as most efficiently as possible, so we can get as far ahead in the game as we can. So that's how I'm gonna oversee these guilds. I'm gonna make sure that everybody's clicking on all cylinders. We're accomplishing what we need to accomplish. We're maximizing everything we can in the game, so everybody gets those rewards.
Yeah, so we want to win, we want to be competitive, we want to be at the top, and we're absolutely not going to tolerate any leeching. So don't worry about that, guys.
Yeah.
Prelog is waiting to get on with us to ask us a question about Cantina and Lightside.
I do want to get those, but I want to get through. There's a lot of questions here. People are firing off. They're firing them off so quick. So,
yeah, they are.
I'm gonna bust through some of these. Skunk or Stu, are either of you at Gear 9 yet for Qui-Gon Jinn? No, I did not pre-craft anything. I focused on Dooku there at the end, and I was glad that I did. So no, I'm not that worried about it.
But that is a reason I saw that question real quick. That is why you want to join us in Discord. We have plenty of people who have Gear 9 there, Qui-Gon Jinn, and show them off. So get in here and join us. But I do have a Gear 9 Yoda. Love it.
Yeah, Yoda. Yeah, you can Gear 9. You have to pre-craft for that. Do you know if Rogue One is actually going to be a movie? Yes, absolutely, it's going to be a movie. It's going to be a cool movie, it looks like. Can my wife join the guild if she doesn't have Discord? Well, I mean, I guess technically she could. You're going to have to coordinate with her. How long will this live stream be? Who knows with me? It could be forever. My brother, just so you guys know, my brother's doing a 24-hour streaming marathon tomorrow for Destiny. They're releasing some new update, and he's going to try to stream for 24 hours. I was like,
you should post his YouTube channel up on the Discord.
Yeah, I was like, well, you better start promoting that right now. He's like, promote it? I'm like, yeah. When I did the mega event, I started promoting that thing like way ahead of time. So he went to sit down and start creating his promoting. Went back home to do all that. So it was kind of funny.
Duncan is asking.
Let me just go through. So yeah, Nicole, she can just set one up on her mobile device or on her PC. I mean, it's not like it's anything major. I mean, it's free, so it didn't cost you nothing to set up Discord. Captain Henry asked about some questions. I'm not sure. Repost those questions, Captain Henry. Do you think it will cost credits, crystals to open your own guild? It'll cost probably credits, and it won't be that bad. I'm thinking worst case 500K. Is Kit Fisto worth leveling? If you need him for Yoda, maybe, but I wouldn't break the bank to do it. Luke is good mid game. Okay, that's not a really question. Let's see.
Duncan is asking at Lord Skunk and at Stu, should they add Kit and maybe one other pay-to-play tune in one of the stores or Cantina battles? If not Kit, which two would you like to see brought in for free-to-play? There are some rumblings going on that Kit is one of the characters that's going to be made available for the guild shipments. That's not confirmed at all. Slow down, everyone. These are just some rumors that have been coming out. It's looking like Kit may become free to play. Kit can be good if you're running that team, if you're going for it. You know, you have to pair him with an I'm a Gun D team. I would like to see Rex finally make it out of Chromium only status and get out there so we can start getting these clones going. I'm really excited for the clones. El Guapo is asking, Hoth Rebel Scout looks good on paper. Thoughts? I don't have Hoth Rebel Scout yet. I am going to start working on him, but Skunk does have him. And what are your thoughts on him?
Hoth Rebel Scout?
Yep.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I mean, he falls in line with like Leia, GS, Rey. Those are your big three: Leia, Rey, and GS. He's right there. He's right there below them. Along with First Order, TIE Pilot, Resistant Pilot. They all kind of fall within that. They're all good. But then of course your big three are Rey, Leia, and GS. So if you have them already, you already have those three, then I wouldn't worry so much about Hoth Rebel Scout. But if you don't, then yeah, he could be a good person to fill those spots. Absolutely. Hey, Juan just stopped in real quick. You said he had to head back to work, but cool, man. Juan's been real busy starting a new job, so he hasn't been able to be with us as much.
Miss you, Juan.
We miss Juan.
But yeah, we do have callers waiting right now. Did you want to get into a couple of those?
Pull him in. Yeah, I don't care.
All right, excellent. First up is he's back again. Prelog. He's addicted.
Prelog, you're addicted to hanging out with me, ain't you, bud?
Yeah, what's up, Prelog?
Prelog's from Slovenia, which is a country by Italy. I learned a lot about that last night after live stream.
Yeah, the after party got fun. Prelog, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hi. I'm wondering about which character should I level up first now. Today I managed to get Windu and JC to 6 stars, and they're both farmable in the cantina. So which should I start to farm first?
JC.
To get to
JC.
Sorry?
Jedi Consular.
JC all day long.
Okay.
Because he's going to be really good in Galactic Wars as well for you. He's a staple in Galactic Wars, and plus he's going to be really good for Yoda if you haven't probably haven't 7-starred Yoda if you guys are at 6 stars. So to get you ready for that next event, you need him.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Thanks.
Yep, no problem, man. Appreciate it. Anytime.
All right, man. Take it easy, Prelog. Next, we have a caller from Japan here. I believe his name is Akko. Let me get him in here. Akko.
Jeez, look at Clayton over here. He's so pushy. Are you gonna play the game? Jeez, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Hello. Akko.
Akko, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man.
Yeah, hello.
What's up? How you doing?
Hello, everybody.
Am I pronouncing that right?
I'm not good at English. So,
That's okay,
yeah.
man. That's okay. We're not that good at it sometimes either. So.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, Lord Skunk.
Lord Skunk's in the house, baby. What's up? What's up? How
It's
you
an
doing?
honor.
Welcome. How long you been a part of the community?
Just last week I entered the
Nice.
Discord, but I've been checking your videos since I think last month. So at the very beginning.
Nice, man. Awesome. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for your support and staying with us, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Great videos. I love them.
Awesome.
Thank you. I got to take all the credit for it.
Yeah. I asked Stu. I said, "Who made this testimonial channel in Discord?" And then nobody's filling out the testimonials in there. I said, "What's going on?" And Stu's like, "Well, I made that." And I said, "Where's your testimonial at?" And he's like, "Well, what? I would just talk about how I did everything." And I'm like, "Oh, really? Wow."
No, I said, what am I going to say? I helped myself.
Oh yeah, you helped yourself. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Stu was my young apprentice when he first started. Don't let him fool you. It is funny though. It is funny. I do get a lot of people, and they're asking me about when it comes to guilds. They're like, "Well, what guild can I request to be in a certain guild? Can I request to be with certain people?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, what a nightmare!" I'm like, "Well, who would you want to be with?" And they're like, "Well, can I be with Stu?" And I'm like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "You'd rather be with Stu than with me?" I'm like, "So if it was a choice between a guild with Stu or a guild with me, you'd rather be with Stu?" And they're like, "Well, Stu asked me to." I'm like, "Oh, really? Really?" So Stu's trying to get some ringers in the guild that he's going to run. Interesting. So,
Well, I'm seeing everyone else in the community make their own guild. It's like, well,
yeah, nice. So basically, by the time you guys are all done putting all this planning and organization together, I'm not even going to have one. So.
Oh, no. The second, but the thing with that is a lot of people were under the impression that you were going to stick, your main account was going to be with Fear the Boot.
Yeah,
but now that's not true. And everyone out there, he did say that he is coming to.
I have to
guild.
lead. You listen, you guys in the community, you guys are my family. Okay, you guys are like family to me. So I have to lead our flagship guild. I have to pick up that banner. I have to lead my family into battle, and I have to lead us to greatness. So it would not be fair of me to do so. And if the Fear the Boot guys are really cool people, really guys and gals, they're really cool. If they no longer want me to be a part of their community, then so be it. That's the sacrifice that will have to be made. But I really do like that community. But I mean, nothing. There's no other. Period. Hands down, no other community, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes related, out there anywhere that can equate to ours. So that's it, man. This is it. This is what we're doing. We're 100% committed. Okay, and sorry.
Do you have a question for us, Echo?
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just wanted to say what's up.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Cool. No problem. Hey, we welcome Viva. Just want to say hi. I like yesterday I got to talk to Valsi, who's one of my very first viewers. He's been with me since the very beginning. That was really cool to be able to talk to him because, man, I mean, that was the first time I ever talked to him with voice, and he could talk back to me. So yeah, that was really nice, man. I like Rogue has been there since the beginning. Valsi's been there, pretty much since the beginning. So yeah, it's really cool to be able to talk to you guys. And that's what makes this Discord thing so amazing.
And Akko is getting some shout outs in the chat here. He has been active in our community and sending us messages. And so, I mean, we encourage that. People from all over the world. We did have a caller in, but I guess he's having some mic problems right now. User Rams. But he did send me, or Grand Patron sent me his question. So I have an arena team of 6-star Qui-Gon Jinn, 6-star Rey, 7-star GS. But I have so many options for the last two: Phasma, Poe, Han, Kylo, Poggle, Lumi, Sid, 86. Yoda's at 6 stars. The rest of them are at 7. Any suggestion on who my last two should be? Wow, that is kind of a loaded question there. So he has Qui-Gon Jinn, Rey, and GS. I'm thinking you got to have Yoda in there if he's geared up and ready to go. Yoda and Qui-Gon Jinn with a Qui-Gon Jinn lead. You two guys are pretty much set to go. I mean, you're going to be the first 2 turns in the game, so you can definitely get a head start on taking out a Rey or a Royal Guard, Resistance Pilot, GS, or anything going on there. And then there are a lot of people in there.
Yeah,
then you might want to use Poe for his turn meter manipulation and his taunting, so Rey and GS can live a little longer.
And sorry, but just some of those type questions, I'm telling you guys, you need to, if you're not, it sounds like this person is not possibly in Discord. You need to get in Discord where you can post like a screenshot of your roster, and we can just sit there and dissect it and type it back to you. It's hard. It's hard to do some of that stuff on live streams. When you start giving me your whole roster on a live stream, it's too much, man. That's a telltale sign. You need to get in Discord, and you need to allow us as the community to help you put you on the track that you need to be on. So you definitely need to get into Discord. You definitely need to post that roster up where we can look at it and dissect it and help you build the best possible team. I mean, wouldn't you agree, Stu? I mean, that's kind of
exactly
a tough one to ask or answer on a live stream like this.
Yeah, and that's what we've been saying about Discord this whole time. Is one of the greatest things about Discord, and we all do it. We were all sharing who we're upgrading, taking screenshots on our phones, our iPads. If you're running BlueStacks or something on there, bam, get that up. And we can see everything. Somebody can say, hey, I'm completely new to the game. I've only been playing for a couple weeks. I decided to throw in $50 and I unlocked all these characters. What the heck do I do? I'm confused. And we can help you so much better.
Yeah, and, and I'll tell you guys, man, I get so many stories from people that were ready to invest just a stupid amount of money in the game. They've already invested some money, and they were looking to to do more because they just weren't sure. The answer isn't just throwing money at it, guys. That's not the answer. Okay, that's not the answer to this game. I mean, you can do it if you just want to get all the characters and stuff. That's fine, and some people are at different levels. But there's some people that didn't have a lot of discretionary income that could have put them in a bad situation, and instead they started following some of the advice that I was giving them on the streams, and they told me, man, they moved from 500s to 100s in arena. They moved up to the top 10. Some are finishing consistently at number 1, and they didn't have to spend that much money, if any. So don't think that you have to do it. I mean, get in Discord, be a part of this community, and we will help you guys. We will help you do that for sure.
Our next caller is Eli, and he has a question about Vader.
Okay.
Hey, Eli, how are you?
Yo.
What's up, man?
What's
Welcome.
up?
Hey, thanks.
How long you been following the channel?
Let's see here. About maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Nice. Welcome. And then you've been digging Discord.
Oh yeah, I use Discord for Lord of the Rings for shit over a year or so.
Cool.
It's
cool. So
it's
nothing
good,
new
it's
to
a
you.
good, system to use. Nah, that's fun stuff.
Yeah, nice. Cool. What question you got? You got about Vader?
Yeah, I saw that they had done a fix on Vader. Just curious if any of that's going to be retroactive. If there was any other information written or notifications posted about what they're going to do about the other stuff besides the stars, as far as the currency, the crystals, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and that's a good point because that wasn't something that we really touched on when we were talking about that. That is a good point because technically people were saying that you could 7-star General Grievous through that bug. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, so there's some things that they're gonna have to look at. That's why I'm just want to prepare you guys. Okay, I hate to be the doombringer, the bad news guy, but I'm just telling you, man. I don't think they're gonna sit there and dissect every single account. I think they're literally gonna look at it and go, ban, and that's it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's how they're going to do it. Unfortunately, so like my advice is to you guys, and take it for what it will. I've never contacted EA customer support. I've never done anything with EA. I've used a lot of other game companies I have dealt with. Never dealt with them. But if you're going to contact them regarding your account, if you were one of the ones that fall into that ban hammer, you be as polite and as professional and as concise as you can possibly be. Because I'll tell you what, if you get on there ranting and raving, they will have no time for you, and they will give you no attention whatsoever. So that's my recommendation. Did it happen to you? Did you have that bug happen?
No, it didn't. But there were some people complaining, some friends that play, and I told them just chill. I'm sure they're gonna fix it. And if they do hand out bans, that's kind of a way of getting around having to retract all those crystals and currency, because the people that are banned for a certain amount of time, they won't be able to gain anything in that period. So it's kind of evens out.
Well, FYI for everybody, they don't do temporary bans in this game. So
once you're banned, you're banned.
Once that account is banned, that is poof, gone. They won't be on the leaderboards anymore. They are gone. So if you log in to your arena and all of a sudden you see a bunch of people missing, those were ones that had that thing happen to them. So
crazy.
Yeah. Well, let it burn. Made a comment. And he said, well, he goes, if you're clever enough, you don't upgrade them now and you wait. If he's talking about getting all that stuff, yeah. I mean that was there's going to be a few people that were smart enough to figure that out, and they didn't promote their Vader. They're just sitting with those shards.
All right.
Yeah, and or their whatever else rewards they got. So I think that's really the way. Probably the easiest way for them to search that is going to be. I'm just thinking about it. As a programmer, 6 or 7-star Vader. Yeah, who has 6 or 7-star Vader. So if you held off on that, you might be able to slide around that. But we'll see. I wouldn't be sticking 7-star Vader in my arena team for sure. You'd be in
Dude.
big
No,
trouble.
but there's seems like
Don't
there's
want to
quite a
be like
few out
Queen
there.
Little.
Yeah. Queen Little's in trouble. So, yeah. But yeah,
I'm sure.
great
I'm sure
question,
Queen
man.
Little's been reported.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah, and they're going to search for him. They're going to see him. But yeah, man, that was a great question. That was a great point. I'm glad you brought that up.
Guys, great channel, man. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, thank you. Are you going to join one
Thank
of
you.
the community guilds when we get them running?
Yeah, I should be doing with Flobafet.
Cool. Yeah, and you said you had some friends that play, so yeah, definitely recommend them over here. Just tell them to join the Discord. It's all good.
You get it.
Are you in his server, Eli?
What do you mean, server?
Are you in his arena?
Oh yeah, he's a hour before me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. He's talked to me about you.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
cool, man.
He first, and then
Oh, it's that
come in
guy?
after him.
Oh, this is that guy?
And take him.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I didn't realize we were talking to that guy. No, I'm just kidding.
It's all true, man. It's all true.
I'm just kidding.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
go ahead and take the next one. Stu, I'll be right back.
All right. Sounds good. So you just gotta move here. KECIU. The question no one asked, from what I've heard, is how is Vader at 7 stars? We don't know. We had the 7-star Vader thing a while ago. That got quashed fairly quickly. I've never been up against a 7-star Vader. I've seen it in pictures, and I've seen it in my wife's Discord, but not my wife's Discord, but my wife's server. So I've never had an experience with it, as most people have. Most people have never seen a Vader gone up against a 7-star Vader. The belief being is that he will be a beast at 7 stars. So we don't know, but from what we can tell right now, I mean, we just give us the 7-star Vader now. I mean, this is the second time this has happened. It's starting to get a little ridiculous with this guy. Can't believe they can't get some programmers to get this under lock and key. But we do have another caller that's ready. Daryl is ready. I guess he is having some microphone problems too. But he wanted to ask, as I am a free-to-play player, do they think these large-scale defense changes could drive away people that have been working towards the current meta? Or might this be a more subtle rebalancing? Well, Daryl, they are actively trying not to kill the speed meta. But you know what? I guess he can. I guess he can hop on real quick. So let me go ahead and bring Daryl in here. Daryl.
Yes.
Hey, Daryl. How are you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. We're doing good. How long have you been with the community?
About a week. But I've been
Nice.
playing since I think the end of November when the game came out. I've been a free-to-play guy, and that's kind of what my question's around.
Nice.
They're doing some large-scale changes, we know, with defense and how how this is going to work. And I was curious if you think this might drive away some people that have been working so hard to catch up to this speed meta, or is this more like a subtle thing that maybe I'm overreacting to, or everyone is?
Yeah, I've actually been asked this a lot over the last week or so since they released the original notes. A lot of free-to-play players are irked at this because they have invested so much time and energy into catching up with the speed meta. The speed meta is not going to be killed. A lot of people are saying that the speed meta is over. It's not going to be killed. Speed is still going to be very, very important. It's not like Qui-Gon Jinn and Yoda together are now all of a sudden going to be garbage or anything. But really what they're trying to do is prevent a character from being one-shotted before he's even had a chance to go. That's the point of the protection. That's the point of bringing these faster characters like GS and Rey, bringing their damage down a little bit. They're kind of tuning the game. They're balancing the game out a little more so you can't just have the first 3 turns and wipe out half the team before they even get a chance to go.
That's really good to hear, at least from my point of view, because some of these characters just get shot before they even can do anything, and it's kind of sad, really, because you spent months getting them up there, and then nothing. So
Yeah, exactly. And especially with these teams that could be good, but they're just not as viable because of their speed. Droid teams come to mind. Um, One of the things I'm so excited for about this rebalancing update is that we now can see teams like a First Order team, an Ewok team, a droid team, and see tanks, old Ben, I'm a Gundy's, I think, is going to be a good character because of the defense up. Characters with armor, defense, protection, all that could become more valuable now. Royal Guard. Think about Royal Guard. Right now, Night Sister Initiate has the most health in the game. At level 80, Royal Guard's going to have the most health. And he's going to have protection.
And that makes sense. I just hope that I don't catch up with some of the, like, we're up far behind a Royal Guard and Geonosian Soldier and Rey. They're so long to farm. I hope they're still useful when we get to that point.
Stick with them for sure. Stick with them 100%. Stick with Rey, Royal Guard, and GS. Qui-Gon Jinn, I'm sure, is already on your team. Qui-Gon Jinn's going to be good. If you haven't gotten Yoda yet, focus on getting Yoda. Qui-Gon Jinn and Yoda are going to be so stupid fast. And keep in mind, yes, slower characters may hit harder, but with characters with good kits like Qui-Gon Jinn and Yoda, they're going to be able to go a lot and be able to utilize that kit. So, so people get so caught up in this, they're slower, so they're going to hit harder. Okay, great. Well, if Qui-Gon Jinn can go 2 to 2.5 times faster than you, it doesn't matter if you can hit harder. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
And Qui-Gon Jinn it's so easy to gear. Yoda's so easy to gear. Their kits are fantastic. You have to have Qui-Gon Jinn in Yoda. I just think you have to. And then also you've been talking about Royal Guard. Yes, continue to farm him. Farm Rey a little bit every day in GS if you guys don't have him. I think he's still going to be viable.
Is Imega D somebody that I could start adding to that list?
I would add, and that's a great point. Cause I was just gonna say that I would add Imega to that. That's who my pick is, and then Stu's pick is Anakin. So those two are really hard farms. They're just slow to get. They're super low drop rates in bronzium or chromium packs even. So you can't even buy your way to them. So those are just tough characters to get. So yeah, hard farm. Anakin if you want, but I'm a Gundy. But Rey for sure, and Royal Guard you have to.
Okay. And I just want to make a quick point about GS real quick before the question comes up. Isn't GS going to get nerfed? No. He's gonna.
How does I don't understand how people say he's going to get nerfed.
He's going to. Yeah, he's not going to get nerfed. He's going to get a damage reduction. But then you have to remember that his next tier level on his ability gives him plus 15% damage. Plus 15% damage. He already hits hard. He has a decent amount of health. He goes fast. Even if they were to take off 1,000 damage on there, he's still going to hit like a truck. He gives himself offense up. He's not going to disappear at all. I don't think so. I don't see how.
You're always scared of that next turn with GS because you know that assist is coming and he is going to smoke somebody. So yeah, you have to think about him. I appreciate the time, guys. You're doing great work, so keep it up.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Daryl.
Thanks.
All right. Riemann is asking never mind.
Riemann's got a question for us. Let's dig in. Yeah, let's dig into this. Oh, what am I? I'm on dark side. I haven't even finished my hard mode dark side. I'm going to start on these light side battles while we bring people in. See how difficult these are going to be.
Yeah, Yoda. He just said at Lord Skunk, at Sith Lord Stu. I think people have been listening to me too much. GS, in my opinion, won't be top tier. He may not be top tier anymore, depending on how you define top tier, but he's not going to fall off the wayside. People are talking nerf as if it's like the Poe nerf, where Poe was everywhere, and he's just going to disappear. No, absolutely not. He's still going to be viable. He's still going to be a good character.
They made changes to Poe and some of these other characters. They're not making any changes to GS. You know what I'm saying? He's still GS. I mean, what are they? You know what I'm saying? I mean that's the only thing that I don't get, where people are saying, well, he's getting nerfed. Well, how is he getting nerfed? They're not changing anything, but they're only giving him more damage. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And good to have you in here, Yoda.
Yeah, I think Yo-Yo Yoda's spreading this information out because he's getting worried that the Skunk Nation's gonna rise up and take out
Team
Team
Instinct.
Instinct. Yeah, so he's spreading this information. No, he wouldn't do that.
General Yell is asking, is Old Ben any good?
He could be. They fix him. We'll see.
Yep. Got to fix that leader. If his leader starts working as well as Dooku's leader is working after they fixed his leader, if they do that to him, bam. I think Old Ben would definitely be great. He's super tanky. Armor, resistance is high. I believe he has more armor than RG. So, yeah, I mean, he could be good as a leader. We all know his special moves and what to do with him. So, yeah, I mean, he could be good. They just have to work on him a little bit. And that goes back to an earlier question. Would we prefer them to work on current characters instead of introducing new? And, yeah, and Old Ben's one of them, Mace Windu. Question from Dell. He has a Dooku lead team. Who should I sub for RP? 7-star Qui-Gon Jinn or 5-star Rey? Both are close to max gear.
I'd probably go with Qui-Gon Jinn. But again, guys, too, another thing to do with your arena, mix up your arena teams too. So try different people, try sticking people in. I mean, stick that Rey in and see what happens. If you do a battle and it looks like it went well for you, and then you let it sit there and see how your defense does. If you fall a couple spots, then take her out and try somebody different. Just trial and error it. But I would say if I had to choose between those two, I would probably put in Qui-Gon Jinn just because he's 7-star. Whenever you put a 4-star character, regardless of who it is, even if it's Rey, because she is dangerous at 4 stars, you will get targeted. So you just kind of put more of a target on your back when you do that.
Feather, can you clarify your comment real quick with Royal Guard and his buff? Yo-Yo Yoda says that, Lord Skunk, maybe I'm using reverse psychology here, hoping FTB invests heavily in GS and he does get a nerf. Always the saboteur there, Yoda. Kit's potency up plus Old Ben. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you can get Kit's potency to land. I have Kit Fisto, and I do that AoE that's supposed to give defense up. It does not work as well as, say, I'm a Gun D special, where he gives the whole team defense up. I'm a Gun D pretty much 100% of the time is going to give the entire team defense up. With Kit Fisto, it's a flip of a coin. But yeah, if that works and you give Old Ben potency up, and then that means Old Ben has a way better chance of sticking his Jedi mind trick. Yeah, that's a great point. RP is fun to use and easy to star up. I agree, Brandon. I'm actually working on him right now.
It's a girl.
Can't wait to... Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm working on her right now. And I can't wait to use her because I've come across her a few times. And, man, she can absolutely... wreck house.
Look at that Rey, dude. Rey just did like 15k damage right there. Crazy. What else?
Yeah, Rey is insane. 9-1 Tolga 9-1. What do you think about Savage's next ability? Plus 30%. Also, what do you think of Maul lead? I know he is slow, but 20% evasion sounds good.
Again, like Dooku was, and like Old Ben is, that Maul lead's not working either. So again, go right back to that same question we had earlier. Do we think they should release new characters or fix the one they got? Fix the ones that you got, man. Fix the ones you got. People spent money to get Maul up. It should work. That's crazy. Some people spent a lot of money to get Maul. I mean, Riemann just sold his car to 7-star Maul and Leia. So.
Exactly, and Savage, I've been talking about Savage pretty much all day. There's another character that gives himself defense up and offense up whenever he's attacked. He's super tanky. He can crush anybody who hits 25% health or less. That cannot be blocked or evaded. I also think he can do that through Foresight, so Foresight won't help you. in that, especially with these characters now like Rey, Resistance Pilot, Yoda. You get them down. All you have to do is get them down to 25%, and Savage can knock them out. So I think Savage is going to be really good, and he doesn't necessarily have to be with a Sith team either. So yeah, I think Savage is going to be really, really good.
Yeah, and FYI, I'm on my second battle for the light side thing, and they're really boring. So I'm just going to try to auto them. I'm going to see how that works. So
Darth Maul's going to dominate the new meta.
Well, you better say that. You're now driving a Ford Escort because you had to sell your Camaro to get him.
Yeah,
but remember,
hopefully he's worth every penny.
Yeah, when you're cruising around in your bumps, baby, with your spinner hubcaps, and you're like, "What's up, girls?" And they're like, "You're driving an Escort, player," and you're like, "Dog, I got Darth Maul 7 stars though."
That's pretty much it right there.
You see these 15-inch hubcaps? Darth Maul, baby.
Darth Maul. He's got the bumper sticker on the back. Darth Maul for Prez.
Feel the mall.
My other car. People have the other car. My other car bumper stickers. My other car was sold so I could get Darth Maul to 7 stars.
My other car's a Sith.
Yeah.
Yo-Yo Yoda makes the comment at Sith Lord Stu. It's funny that Kit's special is potency up because his own potency sucks. That's why he can't land his special. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
DCS is asking. Oh, hold on. My screen just went a little funny on here. I lost it. DCS is asking at Skunk. Sorry.
Just so you guys know it, I did light side 8B and I just autoed it. So.
That's encouraging.
Yeah.
So super fun.
Yeah, not too exciting so far, guys.
Looks like you got a 7. Yeah, what is that? 73 mall.
Any new maps?
I mean, it doesn't look. This looks like I'm in Tatooine. It's like all the same Tatooine ones right now. So nothing new and exciting there.
I like that they added those new maps with the last update, that they had that level from
Solace.
From Battlefront, they brought that level.
Cool. Yeah, I never really even noticed which one the Solace one was. I never did figure that one out. Is that the one with the lava?
Yes.
Okay. So I figured, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. DCS is saying at Skunk at Stu, the new level 8 normals aren't very hard. But he's saying that the hard nodes are very hard.
Are they? Okay.
So looks like that makes up. But his question is, he runs Dooku, Rey, Lumi, Poggle, and GS, and he's working on RG in his First Order team. He just got Qui-Gon Jinn to 7 stars, and he wants to put him into his Dooku, Rey, Lumi, Poggle, and GS team, but doesn't know who to swap out for that. But he did go from ranking in the thousands to now he's ranked 15.
Nice. Yeah, well,
good job, DCS. So you hang around us and look what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Skunk isn't going to steer you wrong.
Yep. Well, the thing with Poggle and Qui-Gon Jinn is, the people, they do very similar things. So you're kind of being a little counterproductive when you have them both.
You're being redundant with the offense up.
Yeah. So I would say I run. I'll tell you who I run. Which, if you guys didn't see it earlier, when I did my arena, I run Dooku, Royal Guard, Rey, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Geo. So something like that definitely works for sure. I think Yo-Yo Yoda runs like almost the same team.
Yeah. Matthew at Lord Skunk and at Sith Lord Stu. I'm finally looking forward to getting Yoda. I just need my last Jedi. Can you tell me who is not so hard to get? And he has JC, Lumi, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Eth Koth. Mace Windu shards drop fairly easily. I was able to get him up pretty quickly, believe it or not. If you're free to play, obviously Kit Fisto and Aayla Secure are out. I'm a Gundy is a very hard grind. I mean, you're not going to get to him in time. Old Ben. in Cantina. Yeah, Old Ben and Mace
You're sending
Windu.
him down a hard
Or
path,
routes.
my friend.
Yep.
It's a hard path to do it with him.
Yep. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on it?
I would go for Ahsoka all the way.
Oh yeah, Ahsoka. Duh.
Yeah, you could do Ahsoka, yeah.
Yeah, Old Ben is not the best for Yoda.
The Cantina, points come a lot slower than the other ones, but Ahsoka will be worth it once you get Yoda.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna try this with Lumi as lead.
Is Darth Maul's lead still broken?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yes. Dolphin Games is asking at Lord Skunk, will the new update include being able to change your name? Not that we've heard.
You can change your name already. You have to contact.
Yeah, you can.
You have to contact their support because there's a lot of people I saw in the FTB group that wanted to change their name to have FTB in it. So, like, cause some of these people were on some of the original servers and they want to know who not to knock out and whatever on Arena. So they called and they did. Now it's easier depending on what rep you get. Some are easier, some aren't. But yeah, they will change your name if you want to.
Lucas Turns. He just wants to pop in and say at Lord Skunk, I just reached my best ranking in Arena, number 384. Thanks for all the help and information. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you so much, Lucas. If you could be so kind, head over to the Discord app and put that under the Skunk Testimonials. Some guy made a Skunk Testimonials channel and hasn't done much with it yet. So if you could head over there and put that in there, that would help us out a lot.
Save that guy's job. Okay, you're gonna save that guy's job because that's at risk right now. I was asking if 5-star. I'm assuming you meant 5-star. Yoda is usable. Yeah, he is. I mean, especially if you're on a newer server. I'm the only one on my server I think that has 7-star Yoda. I haven't seen anybody have 7-star Yoda. I've seen a lot of 6-star Yodas. I guess the people on my server just don't have the patience to complete it or something. I guess there's probably a lot of people on my server that are farther down, in the ranks that probably have that stuff. Hang on, I gotta be careful. I got Leia about to get smoked here. Yeah, Darth Maul, man, this Darth Maul on this map, he's pretty tough. So let me make sure I save her. But yeah, that's
5-star Yoda is usable depending on how built up your server is. Make sure he's purple gear. At least get him to gear 7.
Yeah.
On there, don't
get
a 5-star Yoda, gear him up to 5 and throw him in there. He'll get smoked.
He's not hard to gear.
No, not at all.
He's not. So
I actually got him to gear 9 today, and I am going to bring this up multiple times because I'm so excited. I have him at 6 stars, gear 9, and making that jump from gear 8 to gear 9 helps out a lot. I don't know if you gear 9'd him. I'm pretty sure you did, Skunk, but yeah. That is fantastic. I sent him out there in Arena, and he just started wrecking house. That was awesome to see.
Yeah, I tried him I tried him one time at max geared in Arena, and I liked him, but I still want to keep. I'm still riding the Dooku train for as long as I can right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. It made the investment. Running into the ground. The right drummer 777 is asking at Lord Skunk and Stu, what characters are you looking forward to being able to farm in the Cantina battles? I'm still trying to finish up Dooku in the Cantina battles.
Why? They didn't add anybody new, did they? Somebody who'd they add new?
I did not see any changes at all in the Cantina battles. We also don't really know what changes, if any, that they're planning to make or go in there. Earlier I did say that Kit Fisto may be moving into the guild shipments, but as far as Cantina battles and Cantina shipments, pretty much tap those dry.
Yeah,
for now.
and Kit Fisto seems to be like the unsung hero of the Yoda. So I mean, I've seen a lot of videos where people, man, they killed my Lumi. A lot of people have, I've watched videos and they've used Kit Fisto, and he's been like the last man standing. So yeah, I mean, he's good for people that are still trying to finish Yoda, but like just for a general team, I wouldn't put him in it.
I think they're just going to give us a third Kylo Ren node.
Oh, is it another Kylo Ren? Well, in Cantina though, that doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh.
Hilarious.
What if they? What if they release Darth Maul into Cantina?
Please.
I'd start farming Darth Maul to just get to General Grievous, man.
Nice.
But no, seriously, they'll probably do that at some point. But like I said, I see them dropping, Kit Fisto or Cad Bane probably first before we see Leia or Maul or anybody like that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
If they
my
want,
wife's running down her battery on her phone playing the game.
I
see you over there.
I'd love to farm Rex. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll look after this battle. I'll see. I think my Rex is pretty. I think I got quite a few Rex shards. I think
He's a really cool character. He's got a cool kit, and on top of that, the only thing I think though is that it's too close to when he was dropped in Erodium for him to be put out as a free character. I think that they'll hold off on that for a while.
Hold off on Rex.
Yeah. I mean, he was just an Erodium character a couple of weeks ago, so I don't see them dropping him in Cantina right now.
Well, we can hope, man. Got to be optimistic.
You're right.
Rex. I got 65 of 258. So yeah, I think I have enough. I think I would need 250 to 7-star him. So he's there, and then 5s I got enough to 7-star. So it could be a possibility.
That's pretty cool. You could do a clone team, man.
Yeah, and then that one dude, the sergeant, right?
How's your
Clone Sergeant?
Clone Sergeant. Oh, he's up here because I did have to use him when I first started playing. Where's he at? Clone Sergeant. Yeah, I got more than enough to 7-star him. So yeah, I could, I guess. If they're good, I will.
They'll probably drop another clone at some point.
Yeah, there's like 3 or more clones in the data mine stuff. So.
Oh yeah, definitely, and you fight more clones too.
I think they have Echo.
But with the level cap increase, you can get all these characters to 7 stars. But the big question is, how are your credits? Credits are a rough thing to come by these days.
Yeah.
Credits are tough.
Yeah, credits aren't as tough. Oh, you asking me or you asking Riemann? Sorry.
Both of you guys.
Go ahead, Riemann.
Well, no, I mean, credits are tough. I mean, your only real place to get credits out right now is out of GW and your dailies, and I mean, you don't really get a ton of credits unless you're farming the expensive Cantina notes. So I mean, it's tough to really get the credits that you need without buying credit packs to level up some of these characters. If you have characters that are on the verge of being 7 stars and you've been farming them, maybe you just don't need them right now, so you've just been kind of farming their shards, but you haven't been leveling them up slowly over time, to all of a sudden dump a whole bunch of resources into getting them to 7 stars and level 70 or 75 or 73, wherever you're at now. It's gonna cost you a lot of credits.
Oh man, look at Ray go. Sorry, I got caught up watching the thing, and she just ran up and one-shot at somebody.
I think Skug mentioned too, in a conversation earlier, that it's going to be somewhere around 8 million credits to get a character from 1 to 80.
Yeah, it's expensive. I don't know what the exact math is, but it's somewhere around there. It's expensive, man. It's going to be very expensive to do it. So like when they drop a new character. And everybody's so excited for a new character. Oh, let's get a new character. Let's get a new character. When they got to level that thing from 0 to 80, they might not be saying that. Cause it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of training droids too, man. It's gonna be a lot of training.
Oh yeah.
droids.
And actually, going into that, El Guapo just asked at Lord Skunk and at Stu predictions on how bad the level 80 credit/training droid events will be. 26 energy for 10K.
Well, here's what I'm hoping they'll do. I hope they'll listen. Well, I hope they listen to these live streams because I've said it a couple times. But I really wish at level 70 they would just allow us to do the ability mats one, because those give you purple mats, and they're kind of obsolete now if they're releasing these new mats at 80. So the purple mats, the training droids, and the credit reward challenge. I hope they would just give us those every day. You know, that's all they would really need to do, and maybe ramp up Galactic War a little bit once you get to 70 for your rewards. So, ramp those up for us. Let us do those challenges every day instead of, a couple times a week. And I think that would really help.
Yeah, make every day Sunday.
Yeah. Well, not for the gear, though. I don't think I like the gear the way it is. But yeah, you're right for the ability mats and credits and training droids. Yep.
What about those events that they have for the training droids and the credits right now? I mean, don't you think they should change those? I mean, they have to see that nobody's using them.
Yeah, just get rid of those. Get rid of those and just make those other challenges, a daily thing. That's what I would do if I was them. Do we got any questions coming?
Are we ever going to get Jango Fett?
Someday, maybe.
Hopefully. That's a highly requested character, but no, we haven't really heard anything on Jango Fett. Yo-Yo Yoda said that credits aren't the real bottleneck. Whales can buy unlimited credits. Well, Uber whales or something, but gear and ability mats are the real bottleneck, and these new Omega mats are going to be a bottleneck as well. So yeah, we just kind of touched on that a little bit there, but it looks like questions are. Looks like we've been doing a real good job. Anybody got a Gear 9 Royal Guard? I can do it in 2,000 more experience points. Any thoughts on that? I do not have a Gear 9 Royal Guard.
Yeah, somebody asked me today. I think it was on one of the comments, one of the videos I saw. They said, they have enough ability mats to either Gear 9, Qui-Gon Jinn, or Royal Guard was their question. And I don't think you go wrong with either. I mean, I told them to basically flip a coin, Either one would be fine. Maybe Royal Guard would eke out a little bit because, he's kind of your defensive guy, and you want him to live as long as you possibly can. So I guess now looking at it, I would probably say Royal Guard.
Damien is asking at Lord Skunk, has anyone else seen the ship Synergy in his description?
Biggs.
And Biggs. Yeah, Biggs' description. Yes, we have.
I've seen it. We don't know when ships are going to be. Obviously, we thought that was one of the things that might be coming out instead of these raids or guilds. I didn't think they were going to put out guilds. I thought they might have done something with ships, was my thought. But, they ended up going guild route, which is cool. I'm glad they did. So I think, ships will be a while down the road now, I think. Ships might be a level 90 thing.
I'm really just curious how they would integrate ships in the first place. Like, how would that work? How would the mechanics of that work?
Yeah, that somebody on one of the live streams talked about it, like they actually knew somewhat what they were doing or something. But it sounded kind of confusing. I don't know, man. I really don't know what they would do. I mean, it makes sense though because ships are such a big part of of the Star Wars universe. So I could see them doing something. I just don't know. I can't picture in my mind what it would be. Now, when you look at those ships, if you guys watched Stu's live stream of Infinity Battles, the Disney Infinity Battles with the Star Wars, you drive the Millennium Falcon, Slave One, you drive all that in there and have battles like that. That's cool. That's really cool. How they would do that with the iPhone, it would be cool if they did it with the iPhone where you could move your phone to steer the ship. I play games like that. That would be kind of cool. Maybe have like the Kessel Run or something. That'd be kind of neat. But yeah, I mean, I could see them doing some cool things. I don't know if it'll be arena style that you'll do it where you fight other people, or if it's just another part of the game. That you go that route. I don't know, but that could be cool. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, where you move your phone. Now that would be a tough one to do when you're trying to play at work though, because you're sitting there at work and you're moving your phone all around crazy. People are like, what the heck that person doing? But that would be kind of neat if they did that.
That'd be really cool. But I think personally, if they did incorporate ships, it would be cool if they added it as some sort of a special that a team could do against the other team. Like you could have a ship like fly in and like do like an attack to the other team and like kind of just spread damage or give everybody ability block or something like that.
Hey, Lord Skunk, how you doing?
What's up? What's up?
Man, you're sitting there right where I had to stop doing the auto battles. Right there. I was like, man, I cannot auto from right there from 8F.
I'm gonna try it. That sounds like a challenge.
I think you could probably do it. You have a much better team than I do, so you'll probably be able to knock it out.
I like
Brandon
that. That
Aiken is
that brought the fire. That brought the fire back to me doing these now. So thank you.
Thank you, Grande. Brandon Aiken is asking at Skunk at Stu. Here's a question for you. Have you noticed changes in the AI, for example, focused targeting? Yes, I have, especially in Galactic War. If you throw JC in there,
They hate JC.
they're definitely going to be going after it. Yeah, they're really throwing shade at JC, that's for sure.
And some of the
even
dro- and
in
some of the
Arena,
droids.
Arena AI.
Yeah, some of the droids in Galactic Wars, they really heavily target. I can't remember if it was 86 or 88, but one of them, man, they really focus them down. The AI does. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, really.
Yo-Yo Yoda said he donated pocket chains to Lord Skunk.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, if you think I got crystals, Nadine, go look at the Yo-Yo Yoda show.
Yeah, I think that sorry, I cut out there. What was the last topic we were just discussing? Right before you made that Yoda comment.
I can't
About
remember
who they target in
the focus targeting.
I feel like healers really. I mean, it's really unfair for them to go like just focus down healers in GW.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's really annoying when you're trying to get through it, and your healer already goes into the game half health because for whatever reason you couldn't reset, or couldn't finish the battle with getting that heal off. So yeah, it's annoying, man. You go in there with a JC at 40% and they all just target them. There's nothing you can really do about it. It's really annoying.
And you try to change up the team a little bit, because if you move around the characters, they usually attack somebody else. Sometimes it just like no matter what, they're going for that healer, and it's like they'll wipe that guy out like real quick, and then all of a sudden there's only a few healers in the game, so I mean if you don't have enough, I mean for me it's fine because I have a few healers, but I'm saying like for people that only have two healers, if you lose one of them, you're kind of in trouble, especially if it's early on in GW.
Yeah, and my droid account's really tough. Like I put all my energy and all my gear and whatever into my droid team. So my Lumi's like 3 stars, my JC's 4 stars, my DACA's 6 stars. But it is really tough. It is, especially when they're focusing those healers, man. There's nothing you can do. Or you put Royal Guard in, and then Royal Guard goes to taunt, and then every single person focuses him. You know what I mean? And then he's sometimes dead before you even get one of your healers to take a turn. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you made it happen. You got past it.
Yeah, I did. I hard targeted though at the 3. So I guess technically I gave it a little bit of assistance. But yeah, I could see that one being really tough.
We'll call it a pass for sure.
I'm running out of good. My allies need to update their stuff. Okay, I don't need Anakin. I don't need Aelia or whatever. I don't need Poe. Let's put a bunch of Barriss Offies in here. That's what we need. A bunch of level 76 Barriss Offies. You guys want to try it with Akbar? I do have Leia.
Yeah.
I should have took out somebody and put in a Hot Rebel Scout too, because that'd have been pretty cool. He'd have been super fast.
Oh, I guess you were using El Guapo's Ahsoka. Said my Ahsoka pulled you through.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. I figured she had that little bit of heal when she does her damage, so that might help. Let's try.
Yeah, and she's gonna get better. She is a character that if you're already working on, stay the course and finish her out.
Like I said, that self heal really comes in handy if it comes down to Ahsoka and another character. If it's a 1-on-1, Ahsoka will usually win that out because she keeps healing herself.
Yeah. 88's like that too.
Yeah, it's really cool. The only one you hope you're not stuck with is Dooku.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that could be a problem. He'll just wear you down and wear you down. stun you.
He'll just dance all over you, man.
Sometimes with these auto battles, they aren't smart enough to realize that you need to heal Qui-Gon. He's low health. You got to heal him.
Yeah, sometimes you watch the auto go, and you're just like, oh nope, stop, just turn auto off and deal with it yourself.
The part that pisses me off with the auto battles is the fact that you can't so they usually do those like secondary moves like deep.
Yeah, they'll use secondary moves just to clear out a foresight.
Nice. Brandon
Yes.
Aiken said, I got Barris at star 7, level 72. She'll be 73 tomorrow. Nice, man.
Nice. Man, I really wish I had Barris. I see all these. It always upsets me when people say, "Oh, I got Barris at a bronzium pack and everything." And then yesterday, guess what? My wife pulls out of a bronzium. Yep, Barris Offie.
Nice.
Yep. I'm getting that grin from her right now. Ugh.
Well, yeah, she's really good even at low stars. I mean, you can really do work with her in Galactic Wars even at like 4 stars. So.
Oh yeah, she's a great character, and I think she's going to get better once they balance everything out.
Who's your favorite? Okay, so here we go. We get this one every couple live streams. I love this question. Who is your favorite Star Wars character in general? So I'll let you guys go through yours.
So outside of the game,
anywhere, any Star Wars character at all. Period.
Oh man, I think my favorite. Go ahead.
I'll tell you, I have a kind of a sweet spot in my heart for Boba Fett and Jango Fett, just because they're both bounty hunters, and he's an orphan and stuff. I mean, I know he's kind of a bad guy, but I always kind of rooting for them, and their DNA got pulled for the clones.
Yeah. Yeah, that one makes sense. A lot of people say Boba Fett or Jango. Yep, that's one we get a lot, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's not mine though. So keep going, guys.
Man, I really don't want to be cliche at all with this, but
Akbar's a failure, guys. Just so you know, Akbar fails. He fails. He's not good.
Good old Akbar. Yeah, don't use him as an ally.
Oh no, he died.
Yeah, what a jerk.
And stupid jerk face. Yeah,
well,
but
I would
have to say.
Well, he was my favorite character, but he's definitely not now. So I'll wait till you guys get through it, and I'll tell you who my new favorite character is then.
You can't repel an AI team of that magnitude. Yeah, mine's going to be Darth Vader. Hate to sound cliche about it, but I just love Vader. I love his demeanor. I love his power. I love his ruthlessness, except when it comes to Luke. But yeah, I just love him. You come out of Lightspeed a little too close, choking people through a screen. Love it. Absolutely love it. Riemann, he just popped in here, but you missed the question. Who's your favorite Star Wars character in general?
My favorite Star Wars character is Darth Vader.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of,
cliche.
It's kind of plain. It's kind of cliche, but, he's my favorite character. He always has been.
Cool. You guys ready for mine?
Yeah, I'm ready for yours. What is it?
Rey. Rey's my favorite character because here's why. Well, first off, I'll preface it with this: that when I saw that this was like going to be this chick that was going to kind of basically fill in for Luke, because it's kind of a little bit of a remake, I was like, oh, what the heck, man, come on. And I didn't think she was really that cute. She's kind of homely looking, I thought, just looking at the whatever you call it, the a trailer, right? So I was really with really low expectations. But I mean, dude, she is a freaking badass from the very beginning. I mean, from the beginning of the movie. If you got to go back and you got to watch A New Hope if you haven't watched it. Wow, and look how much of a little punk Luke was. Go back and look at Anakin with Obi-Wan and how much of a little punk he was. Rey from the get-go, once we're introduced to her, she is just hardcore. She punks basically their version of Darth Vader, which is Kylo, which already, it's kind of a joke anyways, but she punks him hard, like just straight massacres the dude. She Jedi mind tricks James Bond of all people. So that was pretty cool, man. Ray is legit, dude. She survived out on Tatooine all by herself. She didn't have her uncle and her aunt hoarding, or basically, micromanaging her. Yeah, keeping her close to the nest. She's out there on her own. She bad, dude. She bad, and she bad in this game, and she deserves it because she's bad.
Well, hell, a droid tells her, "Hey, that's my master's coat." She goes charging after her like a mad woman.
Kicks that dude's butt, man. Yeah, she's legit, dude. She's straight legit.
But other than Darth Vader and Ugnaught, I just can't think of anybody.
Yeah,
I'd have
true.
to say I'd have to say Roy. Probably Royal Guard.
Royal Guard. Yeah, because he had a huge part in the movie.
He's got a powerful role in all those movies, and
Yeah.
He's got a special place in my heart. But
Hey, you know what would be cool about Royal Guard is in the prequels there's actually a Blue Guard, and so if you had a Royal Guard and the Blue Guard at the same time, that would be insane.
Wait, guys, I got to address something real quick because all of you just saw that. So that last battle I just did, where Akbar died.
Yep.
Oh, your allies can die and you still 3-star it, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, what
Yes.
the heck? I forgot. I haven't done one of these battles like for real, like a manual battle in so long. I was like, okay. Well, that makes sense. Good. Well,
That's why everybody needs to start sharing out Royal Guard.
Yeah, I'm not mad about that one, man. Akbar can die. Okay, Obi-Wan. If you're Obi-Wan, I'm using your Barris right now. Level 73 Barris. See if I can auto this one.
If I had to pick a second character that I like from Star Wars, and I know, people probably don't, love these movies. I really liked Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon.
I did too. But if we're able to pick second characters, okay, if you're gonna break the rules, then you're gonna pick second characters. I'd like to see what the community's saying. I see some people are putting out some stuff, in there. Yeah, and Jakku, Tatooine, whatever, same thing. Same thing, really, because they're, I know they're two different planets, but it's the same theme or whatever. But yeah, I'd like to see what the community who they pick as well. That'd be funny. But yeah,
they have all kinds of guys: Kylo, Obi-Wan, Stormtrooper, Plasma Ray. I mean, they're just Akbar, Ventress, Yoda, nice. Obi-Wan, Chewie, Jar Jar. They got somebody saying no Jar Jar and no Ugnaught.
Yeah.
Jabba.
Well, if I'm gonna pick a second, if we're going to seconds, then I would pick Yoda.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool pick.
Yeah, because Yoda, I loved. Okay, he did it on Dagobah or whatever. When Luke came, he played that little weak. He's like a little weak character. He tried to play that off, but obviously he's really powerful. But then when we get to the new technology with the CGI, and he comes hobbling in there to Dooku on his cane, and then drops his cane, dude, and whips out that lightsaber, dude, it was on, dude. That's probably one of the most epic moments of Star Wars. I mean, that was just crazy with little Yoda just flinging himself all around there fighting Dooku. That was pretty sick, man.
That was totally awesome.
If so powerful you are, why leave?
Grande Patron was telling me last night that his favorite character is Padme Amidala.
Nice.
Actually, if we were gonna pick a second character, I got some love for the Fetts, for Boba Fett and Jango Fett. My next one would be R2D2. Really like R2D2 as a droid, just because it would be such a serious set of movies if we didn't have the comedy of C-3PO and R2D2 to kind of break it up a little bit.
Well, and plus we probably wouldn't even have more than one movie if it wasn't for R2, because like every movie he saves the day. You know what I mean? So
that's true. Yeah. He's the bravest droid in the galaxy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, if it wasn't for R2D2, it would have been game over in A New Hope with the trash compactor.
Yeah. R2D2 pretty much has the best kit out of all of them.
He's got
tasers.
He's gonna have to sell that escort when R2D2 gets released to Bronzio. He's gonna be riding a bike.
They released R2D2 and C-3PO. I'm gonna have to put a second mortgage on my house.
So hey, I just wanted to do another shameless plug for the Lord Skunk Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes that we just put up.
Reddit.
We're gonna be looking at doing some polls. On Reddit, we're gonna be looking at doing some polls on that one. We're gonna be looking at doing some giveaways, in the future on that. We're going to be doing some asking you guys, what do you guys want to see on the stream?
So if you have not done so, again, or you're just joining. First off, you're just joining. Hey, welcome. If you're new to the channel or new to our community, well, first off, we want to welcome you in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, please, if you haven't done so. But also, Grand Patron just set up Reddit for us for Lord Skunk Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So make sure you pop on over there. Stu's posting the link in the live chat, and also we'll post that in the Discord app. For you guys to be able to get there. Come over, subscribe to it. Let's see how many new subscribers we got. Yeah, we got new subscribers. Come over here and subscribe to it, and then keep your eye on it, because tonight or tomorrow, just depending on how much time I have tonight, I'm going to put a post in there, and if you put in there that you subscribed and and put a little review about the community, we're gonna draw on Friday. We're gonna draw 2 people, and we're gonna give you some iTunes or Google Play cash money that you could put towards the game, or I guess that new Bieber CD that drops. Whatever suits your fancy. So you can do that. Well, technically, I guess you can get The Force Awakens. You can get the DVD on iTunes or Google Play. If you want the movie, you can get it there. But whatever, you can use it for whatever you want. But primarily people are going to probably put it towards the game, and that's cool. That's what it's for. So feel free, jump on over here. It is Reddit reddit.r/r/LordSkunk_SWGOH. You put that in there, it will bring you there. And then just make sure you subscribe to it. It's over in the right-hand side. It's going to be over here. This little area here. Just subscribe to it. And then, I'll put once I put that link up, I'll put a new post up or whatever, and I'll tell you to comment in it. And then, we'll do it. So I appreciate Grand Patron doing that. We'll get this thing rocking.
You know what I was thinking is, why didn't they make First Order Officer General Hux?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're going to try to release him later or something. That's the guy that was the Weasley you guys were telling me about, right? It's the Weasley guy?
Yeah. Yep.
He looks way different than from the movies. So what do you guys think, real quick, off topic, do you think they're going to do, the reason they released that Harry Potter book and they're in college or whatever, do you think it's because they want to try to milk some more movies out?
Oh, I'm sure.
Try to get that guy before he gets too old looking?
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Was General Hux really a Weasley? Yeah, he was one of the brothers.
The twins.
Yeah, he was one of the twins. That's right.
Yep. Yeah, he really doesn't look like it. Now that he's so grown up and everything, but yeah, that's him. And boy, does he do a good job of playing a little weasel.
Yeah, and then that one guy from Game of Thrones that was in that control room, he was in there for about 2 seconds, and that blew up.
There were a bunch of cameos in that movie.
A bunch.
What is it? The 007,
Daniel Craig
was the stormtrooper.
They mind controlled. Yeah, that's why I said that. She mind controlled James Bond. Yeah, Ray did. Yeah, his stormtrooper code was JB-007. Well, a lot of people think that Phasma's a dude. Phasma's a girl. It's the girl from Game of Thrones, the Brienne of Tarth, is who Phasma is.
Yeah, too bad they didn't show more of her.
I saw somewhere that she was actually in one of the Ewok made-for-TV movies too.
Oh, really?
When she was a little kid, I didn't even realize there were some Ewok made.
Oh yeah, dude, watch it on YouTube. Yeah. When I was a kid, dude, that was like the bomb, dude. That was like the coolest thing ever. Go back and watch it now. You're like, really?
They recorded Ewan McGregor's voice for that vision that Ray had.
Yeah,
and they used Alec Guinness's voice was in that too. The guy who played Old Ben.
Well, Gollum was Snoke.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much now, if you see a CGI character in a movie, just say it's Andy Serkis.
Yeah, it's pretty much him every time.
That guy's making a killing off of this stuff.
You think Snoke will really be that big?
No.
I think somebody said he might actually be really tiny, kind of more like Yoda-esque. He might be.
I think he might be small like Yoda.
Yeah.
But like maybe constricted in some way. I think he's like maybe he can't breathe outside like regular air or something.
He's got a small guy complex. Short guy complex, I should say.
I can't believe we're not getting that many questions tonight, guys. I guess we're all.
I know
pushing out.
we're doing
just talking.
way too good of a job.
Yeah, we're just talking now. Lord Skunk, one of the Resistance pilot, was a sand snake from Game of Thrones. Yeah, one of the girls. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
one of those girls. Remember that? Is it Jamie they fight? I can't remember if they fight Jamie, but yeah, the ones that try to poison Jamie's daughter, who's technically not his niece, but it's really his daughter or whatever. Oh, Clown Rider's thinking that Snoke is Plagueis. I don't think so. It'd be too.
No, I don't think that's Dark Plagueis. Didn't Sidious kill Plagueis?
Yeah, but then they're trying to do this whole thing where obviously the whole thing about Plagueis is that he can bring people back from the dead. So
he brought himself back from the dead.
Yeah, but I don't think that just doesn't make. And that Andy Serkis guy already said he's a whole new character. He's a whole new character, is what he said. So, he's not anybody else. He's not Sidious. He's not Plagueis. He's Snoke. So maybe he's just telling us that to throw us off, but who knows?
Lucas is asking, what did you all think of the Rogue One trailer? I was excited.
Yeah,
I liked it. I thought it was cool. I'm not sure what's her name, Felicity Jones. I'm not sure exactly where they're going with her character, and I kind of like that because they kind of, when you see her in the Shadow Trooper armor, it's like, did she go to the dark side? Is she working undercover as a spy? You see her being reprimanded by the rebels for being a rebel. It's not as clear-cut and dry, and they do leave some mystery, which I like in trailers. Don't tell us everything we need to do. Also, one shot that I love from the new trailer was when the rebels are running on the ground, and then the camera kind of pulls back and pans upward, and you see the AT-ATs and the scale of that shot, and then the AT-AT turns over and shoots. Oh man, that's a great shot. Great shot and representation of scale in that.
Kind of had like a darker tone, right? It's like a little bit of a darker tone than the Force Awakens.
A little bit, but I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it looked cool, and I thought it stayed really true to the look of Star Wars. You're looking at a Star Wars movie with all the set designs and the costumes and all that. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm definitely going to go see it in theaters.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We're gonna have a every Christmas we're gonna have a Star Wars movie. So it's pretty cool.
I think as we get closer to that movie, they'll probably release some new content too, and for the game.
Oh yeah.
They'll probably also we'll probably also pick up a lot of new players.
Yeah,
exactly. Christian is asking us, what do you guys think about replays in PvP Arena?
I
love it.
I want them right now.
I really, really want that.
That's probably
that would give us so much more insight on defense.
Yeah, that guy probably played like Injustice Mobile, dude. And that was awesome. Being able to go back and look at you could see your replay of your offense and defensive wins. You could break down all the stats. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I hope they do that. I really do.
At Lord Skunk. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I hope they also, somehow give us the stats of, defensive stats against, or if they include that in the overall stats.
They are. They are going to include all stats when they release the guild update. So not this next update, but the one at the end of the month. We're finally going to get to see all that stuff.
So when I'm looking at my wins and losses,
when you're looking at your wins and losses right now, you are only seeing your attacks. That's all you're seeing.
Yeah, I know my defense would gotta be stupid sick. This guy said, "I'm 4 fights away from being able to farm Obi-Wan. Should I farm him?"
I'd wait to see if they fix his leader first.
This guy Logan says a great question. He said,
I was going to get to that.
Yeah, I haven't been farming Royal Guard and only have him at 3 stars. Is it worth to start farming him now? If you do not have Rey, Royal Guard, 7 stars, I highly recommend that you start farming them a little bit every day. Rey and Royal Guard for sure. Start farming them. Start working on them. If you want to add 2 more hard farm characters, throw in Anakin. That's Stu's pick, and my pick's I'm a Gundy. So, yeah, John Wilkinson, 4 Dooku leads in a row on his Galactic Wars. First Galactic Wars he hasn't cleared in weeks. Yeah, it's tough. Nadine said, I don't know if I should put money in the game because I want Leia so bad. To have a viable Leia. You guys still with me? Did I get disconnected from Discord or something? Yeah, I did. So we lost them. Can you guys hear me on the chat? Let me know if you guys can hear me. But for Leia, you're going to have to invest quite a bit. I said yesterday, somebody was talking about it, and I said probably at least a G for Leia. At least plan on putting in a G. Okay. Yeah, something must have happened with Discord then. It must be having some issues connecting. So it's just Lord Skunk right now. You guys just get Lord Skunk all to yourself right now. So fire those questions out. Fire them right now. And I think just so you guys know, I think I'm gonna wrap the live stream up. We're gonna wrap it up here probably about 10 or 15 minutes. Just so you guys know, we've got some good stuff we're gonna go over tomorrow as well. So I did get through all the light side battles I wanted to get for you guys. So we did complete all of those. I think I got every single one except that last one. Somebody died, so I didn't 3-star it. But that's okay. We did complete them all. And then we went over guilds. We went over the Discord stuff. But yeah, man, if you guys want to get in on a guild, make sure that you get into Discord. All you have to do is get into Discord. Get into our Discord server. It takes you just a couple seconds to get it up, get it set up, and then you guys can rock it. So Royal Guard's gear to farm. How hard is Royal Guard's gear to farm? He definitely needs some stuff. I mean, especially when you get him up, towards that 80 level, it's going to be expensive to get him up. But I think he's worth it. Of all the tanks that you're going to do, that would be the one to do for sure. Would be Royal Guard. So I would definitely plan on spending some time with him. And I'm going to restart my Discord and see if that helps. Sometimes it'll do that. It'll kind of reset itself, and then you need to close it out and go back in. But I'm really impressed with Discord. The voice quality in Discord is great. We get a ton of people in there, so that's really cool. Brandon Aiken said, my daughter swears the Weasley is not a twin, but Bill, the oldest, I think. Oh, maybe. Ghost Rider 76. How many characters max would you recommend farming at the same time? Farming Rey and Royal Guard daily. Yeah. Well, I mean, I like to say this. Use your bonus energy. On farming people. Because think about it, it's just bonus energy anyways. So, use that for your Rey, your Royal Guard, your I'm a Gundy, and your Anakin. Put together your priority list. Royal Guard and Rey should be at the top. Then I'm a Gundy and Anakin. So if you miss a bonus, energy that day, then don't do them. If you're really concerned about your energy. So. Geek City, thanks. The store was watching tonight. The live stream at work. Nice. That's awesome. You should have recorded that on your phone. That'd have been fun, or on somebody else's phone and send it to us. That's cool. DCS said, do the first hard note of 8. Yeah, I might do that. Let me see. Do I have any energy left? Yeah, I got a little bit of energy. Maybe I'll try that one before we end the stream tonight. I'm still waiting for a friend request on Discord. Nobody has to friend request you. You just Jedi Ghost. You just have to join. There's no you don't have to friend anybody to join. You just join it. Yeah, Discord I think is down. So you must just have a server issue. Think about it though. For a free program like Discord, this thing never goes down. So it's down right now. So I'll give them that. That's fair. But this thing's usually always up and running. So yeah, we overloaded it. Somebody said in there, yeah, we overloaded Discord. Nice. We broke it. You joined but can't find me. Well, if you join our Discord, the loresclint.com Discord server, I'm always up in the top right corner, sitting at the very top. So, is there a way to control who you share with your allies? Yeah. So basically, whoever was your last leader in the last time you did your light side battles or dark side battles or cantina, that's who your allies are going to get. Now, if it's been a while since you actually completed, not simmed, simming doesn't count, but I mean actually went in and actually went through a battle, you will fall off people's list. Those characters won't show up as leaders, so make sure you guys are going back in and do those, okay? So make sure you're doing that. There's some good information on there. All right, cool. Well, it looks like Discord's down, so I'm going to do this. It looks like you guys got good on the questions. We're going to do a live stream tomorrow, too, so we can do any follow-up questions or finish any other questions. I'll do this Boba Fett one. Here, let me go on my main account. So we'll do the first hard node of 8. So 8A, and that is Boba Fett. The boss is a 78 gold-geared Darth Maul. Ouch. This one's going to hurt. Let's make sure we can get we need a high-level Barris, at least, to come into this with us as an ally. Here's Yo-Yo Yoda's. Yo-Yo Yoda, 75 Barris. That's who we need, baby. Boom. Got it. And you know what? For this one, I think I'm going to bring in JC for this one, too, because Leia's going to give us some good DPS, but we might need some heals for this. Let's see. Get some tenacity up. Yeah, your Yoda's always helping. Now, something I want to do, guys, I haven't done in a while because I had a lot of guests on. So let me do this real quick. Because now it's just me again. It hasn't been just me, and I don't know how many live streams. Probably at least 2 weeks where it's only been me and you guys. So let me do this. I gotta change some of this stuff around real quick. All right, can you guys hear the music? We haven't used any of our music in a long time. Tell me if you guys can hear it in a minute. Can you guys hear this? And tell me if it's too loud. Y'all hear anything? Okay, you guys can hear it? Okay, cool. This is what we used to do, man. Back in the day, we had that little background music when I'd be doing Galactic Wars and stuff. It's just nice to have that. So, yeah, it's kind of cool, man. Doing it all by myself again. Going old school, baby. That's how we do it. I don't like Skype, man. I hate Skype. Skype's annoying. If Discord's down, I'd rather just do it alone for now till Discord comes back up. I hate Skype, chatting with it. And plus, it slows my computer down, I think. 'Cause, I mean, it's just a bunch more programs open, you know? So far, so good, guys, on this hard node. So we'll see. Doing a little bit of damage. Just get our heals going so we're good going into the next battle. Perfect. Right here. This is the soundtrack we need going into that last one, man. Here we go. You ready? Ouch. Nice dodge there. Thanks, Lumi. Here we go. It's just us versus Darth Maul. Here we go. Let's auto this and just see what happens. So this is why everybody's talking about Darth Maul. He's gonna be so good. He's gonna be so good. He hits so hard. Look how fast my Jedis go, dude. Look at that. Dude took like 2 turns this whole fight. Dead, player, dead. 3-starred hard mode. There you go. There you go. Look at all that gear I got, baby. Look at all that gear. Nice. Cool. All right, we'll do the rest of these battles tomorrow. I think I'll be 75 after reset, so that'll be good. We'll do that. And then I think on Wednesday, Stu's gonna do his Star Wars Infinity Battles stream again. That's pretty cool. I like seeing that. I like that take on the game. That's really fun. So you guys can check that out. But that's it, man. I think we're good. I think we're good for the night. So make sure if you want to join the guild, go to lordskunk.com. If you want to join Discord, go to lordskunk.com. If you want daily awesome news about Galaxy of Heroes, go to lordskunk.com. If you want irrefutable proof that Rey is Luke Skywalker's daughter, go to lordskunk.com. If you want to be cool, just go to lordskunk.com. Don't forget to make sure you check out that Reddit and subscribe to it. We will be posting links in the Discord. I will post a link on lordskunk.com as well with the promotion we're going to do. We are going to be giving away Google Play or iTunes cards for you guys on Friday. So make sure you keep an eye out on lordskunk.com how to get in on that feature. I'll have that posted tonight or tomorrow. But I'm going to go ahead and we'll end this stream, man. I think we had a good show. We answered a ton of questions. We got through a lot of stuff. And we'll get through some more tomorrow. I appreciate you guys coming out. And as always, if you haven't done so, subscribe to that channel. Thank you guys. Have a great night.